Chats, and today we're talking about OnlyFans and sexual liberation. Is there a line? Is there a double standard? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, recently, this past weekend, Sukihana the GOAT released a video with her now fiance, which most would consider explicit content, most definitely not suitable for work. Even the teaser pictures were not suitable for work. And Tyga also released an OnlyFans picture, and in his case he was avoiding extortion and not putting himself out there before somebody else could expose him. So in both of those cases, your reasoning for doing so is justified, but is it immoral? And that's the question we're asking today. In Suki's case, she sees herself as a sexually liberated woman, somebody who stands up for the rights of women. And if they aren't getting money from a man for doing the things that most women do, are they not validated? Are they not valuable? And it's kind of placing the value of the woman back into someone else's hands when you say that you need to get something from them in order to feel like you're doing something or that you are valuable. So it's kind of a double-edged sword what she's putting out there. And I think when you think about being sexually liberated, and when you think about showing something to the public that you can't take back, always place in your head, always ask yourself the question, are you doing this for you? Or are you doing this to feel something, to feel validated? Are you doing this for public consumption? And for a lot of people, if it's not shown, it's not validated. And I think what we need to focus on is the most important reason that you do something is because you feel it's right. Not so that everybody else sees it, not so that you feel validated. The validation seeking that's coming from the activity, that kind of muddies the line. And I think in both of those cases, it's in order to justify where you see your value in yourself. At what point do we say, my privacy is more important than public consumption? Where do we draw the line between what is for public consumption and what is for ourselves? And it's a tough one. You need to ask yourself these questions before you put something out there that you can't take back, whether or not you have kids, family, or anyone else that agrees with the decision or the goals that you have for your life. You need to ask yourself, once I put this out there, how will this affect my future? How will I feel about myself? How do I really feel about myself when I feel the need to put these things out there? So always make sure that you're making your decisions for you first, and make sure that you start there. So if you have any comments or anything to say about this topic, it's definitely a fiery one. I saw it on Twitter and people were going crazy about it. So I was like, let me rant about it and see how everybody else feels. So let me know in the comments below what you feel is the line between something that you're putting out there for public consumption and something you're putting out there to show that women can do, be, and say anything that they choose.